Alright, Roz back for round 2. We're going to go ahead and give our guy over here the hey and good luck. And hopefully I do a little bit better here. Play Magic a little bit better. Okay, this is a pretty decent hand. I mean, we have white and red. We don't have any green, but we don't have any green in our hand, which is nice. And we can play at least 2 of our creatures. So that's fine. So no mull here. We do have a gate, so we can go ahead and play that out first. No big deal. But yeah, Orzhov, that was a pretty strong deck. Hopefully no Raptor. Jeez. There's the Raptor. That guy's getting mugged. Alright, Truefire Paladin is pretty darn good. So here the question is, Wojek or Syndic of Tithes? I think we're just going to lay the beats on with the Wojek when we tap red. And that's what we're going to do. Hoping to see some good stuff. If I see land, then drawing the Syndic of Tithes, or rather playing the Syndic of Tithes would have been better. But if we don't see any land, then I just want to get as much power on the board as possible. Okay, well, no black to regenerate that, so that's kind of good. And we are drawing another Wojek Halberdier. So we are stuck on lands. There are 17 lands in this deck. I know there is. But gosh darn if we can't see them. So here I think it's a pretty easy Wojek Halberdiers. Keep that going. And we're in 2-drop Mania. Another land of any sort would be really good. I would really like to kill that Cloudfin Raptor before it gets out of hand. But I have a feeling it's going to get out of hand in like just a second here. Once it becomes a 2-3, it becomes way, way, way harder to get rid of. Huh. So no plays there. That's very curious. So in this type of deck, I suppose Smite would be a thing. I guess right now it's just lay down the Warmind infantry and then go from there. And that sounds pretty good. I mean, we could draw a trick out of him, but I'm probably feeling Smite, and I'd much rather attack into a board where he doesn't have anything. This could also just get counterspelled. Alright, maybe not. Dimir Charm is a thing that could happen here. Orzhov Charm, Devour Flesh is fine. Out of all these, which one would I like to see, or which one would I lose? A Wojek Halberdier or a Warmind Infantry? That's a good question. I really like First Strike against his deck, so I think we're going to go ahead and sacrifice the Warmind Infantry. So if we see nothing but lands, I mean, we'll be in a pretty good spot, I guess. Alright. Coming in with the Cloudfin Raptor, not playing anything. So Smite's still a potential. I mean, that as it is, I think we kind of just have to start getting in here. Or do we? Let's hold back one more turn and play a Truefire Paladin. So no Grizzly Spectacle, that's good. Aetherize is a potential item that he could have, though. Cloudfin Raptor, still a 1-2. Kind of impressed by that. Merciless Eviction? Could it be in this deck? I don't know about that. Right now, though, with all these first strikers, he's got to take care of this, or we may be able to get in there and overrun him. Okay, Metropolis Sprite. If that's the worst he has, I'm not too worried about it. So, Smite, I mean, we've got to see a Smite here, right? Gotta see a Smite. And that's really too bad that we don't have another red. So, yeah, gotta come in. Can't just hold back forever. And we'll see how he feels about this. No guts, no glory. So, all right. See if we see any blockers here. Okay, Dutiful Thrall, that's fine. So this guy's probably going to get smitten. Or maybe this guy's going to get smitten. He can't pump this, but he could aerial maneuver it. So I think what we're going to do is give this thing an extra... Well, let's see here. If he aerial maneuvers it... Well, we can just wait for him. We'll just wait to see what he has. Because he has to play something first. It might just be jumping with the Sprite. Nah, he's got to have a Smite or something. Okay, there's the Smite. Alright, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. So getting down Cinder Elemental seems like a pretty good idea. Syndic of Tithes is also fine, though. And it might start getting our Extort online. But we may just have to kill something. It's a better use of our mana, too. But the problem is that if you get Cinder Elemental down... You're using it to swing, or you're using it to do the sack thing. You're not really using it to swing for a bunch of damage. I think I am going to go ahead and get it down, though, just because we may have to take care of something like the Raptor or something like that before it just gets too big. And we're not doing bad. We have a decent board position. We're both at 3 cards in hand. He's now at 2. We're just going card for the moment. Dutiful Thrall is nice because it basically allows him to block for days. So we got to see some kind of follow-up play here. Okay. So that's pretty good. Because now we have things like Gruul Charm. I think we go ahead and rush in here, and then we go ahead and probably Gruul Charm. I don't know. Let's rush in here and see what happens real quick. Because Gruul Charm is going to be just fantastic against his deck. And I kind of fear a counterspell, but he already has plenty of mana up. So he could have the counterspell anyway. If he does use the Thrall, though, and tap out for like something weird, I probably will just go ahead and Gruul Charm at the end of my turn. Okay. Okay, Arrows of Justice is fine. So he's at 1 card in hand. We can play out the Syndic for sure. And we can Gruul Charm Extort, or we can see if he designates more stuff to the board. One card in hand. He's completely tapped out, and we can wipe up most of his board right now. I think we pretty much have to go ahead and use this Gruul Charm right now. So and if he draws another red or something like, or if he draws another flyer or something like that, and we could have gotten, okay, so it was the Basilica Guards, and we could have gotten like a little bit more value out of it. I mean, that would have been nice too, but Aero Maneuver is pretty good. So going in. I mean, he could double block this Syndic of Tithes, but is that really what he wants to be doing and taking a ton of damage? I think he's got to split his blocks up. Okay, that's pretty sweet. So we can go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and do it that way. Alright, he can go ahead and regenerate. That is just fine. Alright, so that worked out pretty good, I guess. He needs something pretty good to draw himself out of this at this point. We've got a pretty dominating position. I mean, there's a lot of cards in Orzhov and Dimir that could do it. Looks like he didn't have any. Alright, so Gruul Charm definitely doing work here. Clan Defiance also going to do some work. Just trying to decide what I want to do. If I want to keep these Slaughter Horns in, or if I just want something else in there, just because I think we might have a little bit too much green. I mean, we really shouldn't. We've been seeing green like kind of late. Well, not that last one there, but usually we've been seeing it kind of late. Let's see. Aerial Maneuver, very good against his deck. I really want to keep that in there. Gruul Charm, very good. I don't really feel like taking out an Assault Griffin. I mean, it trades. I mean, his stuff trades with all of it. So maybe we take out one Assault Griffin and we put in a Prophetic Prism, just so that we can always make sure that we have the right amount of colors and such. Let's go ahead and try that. I don't really like 16 creatures for the Boros deck, but this is the reason why we do that, because now we can actually play Slaughterhorn. So this is definitely a no-mull. We've got True Fire Paladin coming out. I should have played the Boros Guildgate. That's alright, though. Luckily, we have plenty of land following up. And our curve basically stops at 4. Alright, so we can get this guy out pretty easily. Probably going to get Devour Fleshed. But if not, he is just a real strong candidate for whipping some behinds. Aerial Maneuver, also pretty good. Here, I think, though, it's just going to be a Boros Guildgate into a Prophetic Prism. So let's go ahead and attack and see what he has to say about that. Arrows or something. Okay, Arrows of Justice. Yep, that's fine. Um, yeah, it's fine. There's nothing really we can do about it. Even like a Slaughter Horn or something like that wouldn't have saved him. So we can play this out and dig a little bit. Probably dig into a green mana. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Oh, that guy, huh? Yay, we don't lose anything. Alright. So, what are we looking at here? We're looking at a Slaughterhorn into an aerial maneuver. I guess that's pretty much the only thing we can do here. Let's just make sure that we do our stuff correctly. We don't have enough mana right now to do both, unfortunately, and the Skinbrand Goblin just isn't strong enough to do it. So we will go ahead and we'll go ahead and tap it like this. Yeah, lose 2 life while we draw all of our lands. That was weird. He just goes right past the combat phase. Don't know if he meant to do that. Maybe he did. Yep, Corpse Blockade is pretty good. So, let's see here. Playing out the Guild Gate just because we can aerial maneuver and Skinbrand Goblin. And I don't know if I want to keep the Goblin as a trick or if I want to play this dude out. I think I'm okay playing him out right now. Alright, Devour Flesh, that's fine. Well, it's not fine, it's terrible, but it happens. Alright, so aerial maneuvers, not going to do it now. Oh my god. What did he get? Oh, Angelic Edict. Yeah, that's pretty good. I hear that's a good card. Yeah, he's got to start rushing, because if not, he's going to end up just killing himself. Dutiful Thrall, A. It's not too shabby. Drawing a lot of land here. Drawing a lot of land. I guess we can just kind of hang back for right now. See if he can just kill himself with his own Duskmantle Seer. I mean, like, all this other stuff, like, he'll be able to get in with the Thrall and things like that, because we can't really block it. But, yeah, I guess we're just holding back for right now. Just kind of flooding out. Scorchwalker for us. And just a Plains for him. Alright. So that's going to bring us down to 8. Let's see. How do we do this here? We can Gruul Charm and Aerial Maneuver, And then we're 2 for 1ing ourselves, but we're getting this thing off the board, which is kind of nice. Or we can aerial maneuver this thing, scorch walk this thing, so that'll be 8 points of damage, and then we need 5 more. Don't know where we're going to get the other 5, though. Alternatively, we could also just mug this and then aerial maneuver it. But he's got to have stuff he can do there to stop that. And if he has any answer for that, we just get blown out like crazy. That's pretty bad. So Clan Defiance would be really good right about now. Clan Defiance would be great right about now. Yep, Angelic Edict. Alright. It's another Skin Brand Goblin. So play out the Scorch Walker. And we'll have aerial maneuvers. And really, that's kind of the only way we can get rid of this thing, because that thing is just creaming us. Alright, how much life are we losing? Alright, we're not losing anything. He didn't lose anything either. So yeah, I mean, basically we have to aerial maneuvers this and hope it works out okay in our favor. And, I mean, he's probably drawn enough cards to the point where he has an answer for this, but God, I hope he doesn't. Something has to go right for us, right? Die. And we get Executioner swinged. Awesome. Hello, Clan Defiance. That's pretty nice. What does that do for us? What does that do for us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can do it for 4. We need more damage, though. Alright. Well, let's play out a guy. So it's a question. The question is, can we live long enough to win off of the back of something like Rule Charm and Clan Defiance? And I hope we can. Yes, Mr. Dutiful Thrall, you're in there. Undercity Informer. Sure. Syndic of Tithes. That's pretty good. That at least blocks people. Let's go ahead and get that dude out. So potentially looking at going down to 4, which is not super happy. But we are going to get to do some damage to him, assuming he doesn't just kill us here. Soul Ransom, huh? Yeah, that's some major card advantage right there. So he would draw 2 cards, but even worse than that, he would have our Extorter. I think we got to basically take that dude back. Oh, that's right. He has the Undercity Informer. Alright. Well, I'm not playing at all very well here. But I guess we kind of had to do it anyway, because we can't allow him to have Extort, because if he has Extort, we are really just jacked. Alright, there's a Warmind infantry. That's not too bad. Getting closer to actually being able to do stuff is nice. Man, I would have liked to have had that Syndic of Tithes, though. Alright. Well, we're not in there yet. Long game. In fact, I think I just need to focus because this game is just insanely long. And I'm going to end up timing out if I don't like really focus here. Oh, man. So he has all the colors of the rainbow. He could mind grind us out, probably. Yeah, Guardian of the Gateless, that's pretty good. That makes my Clan Defiance a little bit better. Alright. So, let's see here. Clan Defiance for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can Clan Defiance for 7. That takes him down to 5. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, he gets a sack outlet, like, if we do this, but it's kind of what we just have to do right now. So let's see here. We need all of it. Flying, creature, without flying, player, we need all that. One of those, and you. And I mean, hopefully it's enough. I don't know. He still has 2 cards in hand. And I mean, he's doing something. He's probably just using the sack outlet, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and pause it and wait until this is all. Okay, we're back. So basically what happened there was he sacked basically everything to try and mill us out. And he did a darn good job. So yeah, pretty much like we're all in right now. And we're hoping that we can beat him before he beats us. He will get to attack with the Key Rune and gain a life here. I mean, hopefully he doesn't have like a decent play. Halberdiers is good. So I guess if he activates the Key Rune, I just use Gruel Charm and hopefully we win that way. I mean, he could also have like an Aetherize or something, but... Creatures without flying cannot block. How you like them apples? So he needs to take care of both of these. Holy cow! Yikes! Alright, so we managed to get there. Just barely. What a deck, though. We almost got milled out. So yeah, Clan Defiance took it there. Luckily, Gruel Charm, being held toward the end, managed to give us the win. Alright, well, we're looking to try and do 2-1 here, even though I keep having, like, vicious play errors. But we're looking to do 2-1. Trying to stay, you gotta stay positive. That's what we do at the Mtg Noob. And I will see you guys for round 3.